Hey, good Friday morning to you and happy Friday. We made it to the weekend, made it to Friday for me, and you could probably relate. It has been not a bad week. It's been a great week, but it's been very hectic. It's stormy here in Austin, Texas, God's country. But yeah, we made it to another morning. We woke up. It's a great thing. It's a great day to be alive. And it's always great when you can raise your mug and have that delicious cup of coffee. So cheers to you that we made it to this Friday. Before we get going, and this is going to be really quick, I want to give a shout out to these guys, Honest Plumbing and Air. Great service, and they had a name change earlier last year. New company, new ownership group, different name. It's now Honest Plumbing and Air, but they still believe in a handshake. Still means something. And there is something to that. Same great service. So give those guys a call for your plumbing and AC, HVAC needs whenever that is necessary. And I hope that never happens because we all know that can be a headache, but Honest, they will take care of you. So this has kind of been on my mind. There's three things that, and it may be with age because I'll be my 51st birthday this coming July 4th. Three things which have made, I feel like after 40, these three things, patience, timing, and trusting the process have really been instrumental, not only in my own personal success, but dealing with failure, dealing with accepting when you are reliant upon others or our relationships. Be patient. Timing is everything. And then the overall big picture, trusting the process, because we live in a world which can be a little overwhelming at times. And it has been for me, especially the last 2 years. And it's inevitable that we will face adversity, whether it's dealing with end of life of parents to taking on life's goals, because success and happiness, reaching those points is not always easy. Life isn't easy. It isn't easy for any of us. And I've learned that more so, especially when I hit 40, that you got to keep going. You got to keep finding that positive nugget every day to be motivated, because you're going to have those days. I know I have. I'm as flawed as any human. But when I reached the acceptance of being patient with people, in my relationships with people, to my professional lives, whether it be delegating or, everyone's different. Everyone has a different personality, and understanding that timing is everything. I know we hear it. It's almost cliche, but that we're not in control of timing when we want certain things to happen. Like, deadlines are one thing, but timing for things in our lives, in order for us to be what we perceive to be happiness, we're not in control. And then trusting the process of reaching those goals. I'm going to butcher this, but not having a plan is basically a plan for failure. I'm ADHD, scattered. I have to hold myself more accountable, probably more so than non-ADHD people. And you ADHD people out there, man, you understand. You understand holding ourselves accountable and trusting that process. And one thing that is, when I reach this level of happiness in life, is realizing that because I think things should be a certain way, or, man, I really align well and appreciate that human in my life, or a relationship, that those individuals, certain things are not ideal because I thought the timing was right, if that makes sense. Right now, I'm seeing that timing is everything with my career, professional life, with this podcast, being patient, and understanding that I have to trust the process. And I hope you gained something out of that. And I hope that may have maybe made you think a little bit, because we're human. We go through frustration, or we realize that adversity strikes when we least expect it. But these three things, patience, timing, trusting the process, it's helped me overcome things. It's helped me realize that when adversity strikes, I get realigned. I'm back on that track, so to speak. Hey, do yourself a favor. Have a wonderful weekend. Like, follow each of the stories inside the Man Cave Podcast social media pages, that being Facebook, YouTube, Twitter /X, TikTok, and the Instagram. And cheers to you. Have a great weekend, and thanks for joining me for another installment of Coffee with Clynch.